The Book of TV, let's start. We back at T. Just outside, making a few runs, doing what it do. We're going to talk about that Will Smith, Jada Pickett, and Chris Rock situation. Not in the perspective that everybody or a lot of people have already jumped to the conclusion of saying he a simp, she for the streets, and all of this other mumbo jumbo bullshit that a lot of people get on the internet and they forget where we come from. I'm not here to talk about if Will Smith is a simp. I'm not here to talk about if Jada Pickett is for the streets. What I am here to clearly state, and I ain't watched nobody else's video yet besides Bro Sanchez, and that's where I actually seen the clip from. But for the simple fact is, everybody jumping on the bandwagon saying this is a simp move and all of this other shit. But anybody that grew up in the 2000s, we all know somebody, a friend, a relative, or a homeboy that dated a girl that was a quote unquote hoe, or that was that she was for the streets. So let's go to back in the day. So if we had a relative, friend, or a homeboy that was dating a quote unquote hoe, would every time that we see them together, will we crack jokes on them? Matter of fact, even when the girl wasn't around, will we just be down the nigga throat talking about, oh man, you know she a hoe, and just cracking jokes? No. We wouldn't do that shit. So now, since we are so overly indulged in the internet, it's okay to criticize another man for doing what for doing what men is supposed to do in general, which is you supposed to stand 10 toes down for your woman regardless of the situation that has been put out in a misleading way for the public. Because we don't know what the hell they had going on or none of that shit. And like I said, I'm not here to talk about that. But what I am here to talk about is when we done known close friends, close relatives, and close homeboys that actually had relationship with hoes. I don't think we just go, every time we around them, we just start cracking jokes about the girl, talking about she a hoe, talking about all the people that she done fucked with, keep bringing up the dudes that we all know that she done fuck with. Nobody do that in real life. So why the fuck is we getting on the internet perpetuating this delusion? We keep on calling all the women delusion, but I really think it's the men putting the delusion into the woman's mind to make them either be more masculine or to do other unfeminine like ways of carrying themselves. So Will Smith, this was the most masculine thing that men that we have seen on social media in fucking ages, as far as celebrity type shit. I don't know if it's fake or real. Even if it's fake, it's still a good reenactment of what a man should be willing to, the lengths a man should be willing to go to not only stand on what he believes in, but something that he's willing to die for, obviously, because that gesture right there, like I said, fake or real, that lets people know that he willing to die over that relationship with Jada Pinkett. And ain't no point of being in a relationship with a woman if you ain't willing to die about the shit that y'all quote unquote stand for. So if you don't stand for certain things, you will fall for anything. Just like everybody is falling for this delusion on social media that women are promiscuous or women are more for the streets than men. But in reality, neither one of us is more than the next. So just flip the script. If it was a woman on there talking about Will Smith like that, a lot of people probably would jump to the conclusion and say, no, Will, Jada wouldn't do that for Will. But I believe she would. I believe that Jada Pickett from Set It Off would goddamn address a woman the same way if a woman comedian would have got up there and started talking down about Will Smith. I genuinely believe Jada Pinkett would have did the same shit. So they are two peas in a pod. So since they got together as already celebrities, of course they're going to have mishaps and misunderstandings in different situations as far as sexual or non-sexual. That comes with the territory of being famous. Everybody fucking know this. So why is it such a big surprise, or why is it such a misconception of what is actually really going on? Only thing that should be going on is more men should be giving Will Smith kudos for the thing that he stood the shit that he stood for. Because if you ain't trying to give men kudos for standing on the shit that they believe in, there ain't no point of actually being a man in today's society. It's been real. The Book of TV La Star. We at it and we gone. Appreciate it. Yes, sir.